We drive thousands of kilometers every season on ice-covered roads just to hold a fish for a few seconds and to let it go. The drive and passion for ice fishing is like nothing else I have. I can't explain it. People ask me why I like it so much and they think it's boring. I have no explanation. But it is my favorite thing to do. Every time you catch a personal best, it's like a feeling of no other. And the hunt continues. All right, we got a lot of snow shoveled. There's a lot of snow on this lake today. Oh, it's deep. Anyway, a lot of people ask me, how do we locate fish? Well, the easiest way is a fish finder camera. All that good stuff definitely helps you locate fish. But intrude. First, you want to know what area the fish are in. I always drill a straight line of holes. So this hole is 4 feet. That hole out there is around 10. And so on and so on. These holes go way, way, way out here. Out to around 25 feet. So I have 6 holes here. Numerous depths. And that will tell me what depth the fish are in right now. So that is your number one tip, I would say. Start shallow, drill holes every 20 or 30 feet apart, unless it's a real steep drop-off, and find the depth the fish are in, and that will definitely help you. Then if you have electronics, that will help you key in on them as well, and definitely get you on the fish. All right, next thing I'm going to show you here is jawjacker. In Alberta, you're allowed 2 lines. So you have your dead stick line, which is the line that is just sitting there, and you have your line you're jigging, generally. If you don't have a jawjacker and you ice fish, you should buy some. They're 50 or 60 bucks now, I think. They fold up small like this. When they're open, they look like this. You sit on the ice. It folds your rod over and has a trigger, so it releases and it hooks the fish for you. I'll show you that here in a little bit. But for the dead stick, you want a rod with a good bend. So I know this one is good right here. It's just a cheap Rapala rod, but it works awesome for dead sticking. The thing about the dead stick is you just want enough bait or something really small that they're going to get in their mouth. So when the mechanism releases and lets it, the tension of the rod that is bent over spring up, you actually hook the fish. Like, you don't want a big piece hanging off so we can just nip it. He's not going to get hooked that way. So my dead stick is always the same. There's a little tungsten jig, usually. A little piece of worm, maggot, mealworms, whatever you have. If you're using worm, just small like that, I slide it right over the entire tungsten so you can't even see it. All you can see is that little piece of worm. That's it. They love it. There's nothing they can pinch or nip. So if they're going to come here and grab this, they're going to grab it. When they do, the tension of that rod is going to spring up and it's going to hit them. So we're going to show you that here next. Alrighty, so we're at the hole. We're getting ready to put our dead stick down, our jawjacker. Number one thing, make sure that hook is hanging horizontal. You want it hanging sideways. You don't want it vertical. You don't want it up and down. You want it to hang sideways like that. So for your jawjacker, you're going to attach one of these little loops to the end of your rod. You set your rod in there. You don't hit your head. You fold this loop down, way down here. You fold this down, there's this little trigger right here. You put that in the trigger and you fold it down. Then this little piece right here goes on the trigger. That holds it. Never hold this by your face like I just did, because if this hits you in the face, it is going to hurt a lot. I've done it and I've busted open my nose. When you get it down to the desired depth you want, you just take your line and you put it right in that little notch like that. Okay? So it's in that little notch. Alright. I'm just going to do a quick demonstration. Alrighty. So it has the little spikes. You kind of get it in a good spot where it's sort of level. You want the rod kind of in the middle. Okay, so the line goes in right here. So this little thing is holding this back, which has the rod. I'm going to take the line out because I don't want it to flick up. But, so when the line is in there, when a fish bites, this is what happens. So the fish will bite, the line will be in there. You see how fast that went up? That just hammered it, and that hooks the fish for you. You need these. Get them. They are great. Checker just went off. There. Right here. Oh, there's something down there. Oh, it's got a little bit of weight. What is this? Brown tie. Oh, it's a tiger. Oh, it's not a bad little one. Oh, yeah. Oh, first one of the day. We'll take it. Nice little, I don't know, 15, 16-inch tiger. Nice. We're going to get this back again. Big tail on this one. Alright, yeah, nice little tiger trout female. Probably 15 or 16 inches. Quick little release. He's ready to go. She's ready. See you later. Well, to say that day was slow is the understatement of the century. Been here 8 hours. One fish. Seen one more big mark and seen one little one in a sight hole. Sorry, we caught 2 fish. We forgot the 7-inch tiger. Yeah, pretty slow going, but that's fishing sometimes. Hope you learned something and enjoyed it anyway, and we'll see you in the next one.